Man, not having a support is rough. Rough to say the least. Bam, 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 bam. Blam, blam. Na 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 na. Oh man, what do I want to do tonight? Like after I finish these GRs, because like I'd just still not really in the mood to do like the tribal quest thing for Kanish, and I'm not really in the mood to do. I mean, maybe I do the event one in Star Rail, because at least that's combat. But, yeah. Not really sure. I mean, I do enjoy some Divergent Universe, so I could always just, you know, do a couple of those. Oh, man, I had... Oh, no, wait, I did finish it. That's right. I did a Divergent Universe on my phone last night in bed, and... It was so stupid. But okay, so I don't know if you've particularly used it before, but there's one equation that's destruction and abundance. Abundance more so. And I was gonna just re-roll this one because I was using my Nihility team. And it was a little bit of destruction and Nihility. And then I had like some preservation and Nihility and preservation and destruction. Okay. Those were like most of mine, my 2 stars and 1 stars. And then the 3 star, I was like, oh crap, I need to re-roll this. Like, this isn't good for me. And it was the abundance / destruction one where you get like a fire flower thingy in your lineup. And then when you do drop, it like accumulates points, and then once the fire flower gets a turn, it like deals a bunch of damage, according to like the dewdrop thing. I forget what it's called, Flower of Annihilation or something like that. And it got buffed in the recent patch. And I will say it is a lot better than it used to be. Like with just one abundance character, Huahua was averaging like 1 million damage per fire flower on that thing to everything map wide. And then Locho is averaging like 1.3 million, 1.4 million on that thing. That's just with one abundance character. Haven't used it much, but I have encountered it and it seemed lackluster. Yeah, because when I used it before the update, I was like, this thing is awful. And I actually had a bunch of blessings for it, and I think all of my blessings were like abundance, or sorry, all of my equations were abundance related and destruction related. And it was awful. I was not able to do anything. And this time around, it was a lot better. Yeah, it did some pretty good damage, although because I actually had so much preservation, I couldn't quite do it. Mainly, and this is actually kind of unfortunate, mainly I would hit Berserk, so I was fighting Argenti. I would hit Berserk, I would hit Berserk on the last health bar, when he got to like 40%-ish, and then he would just one-shot my team, unfortunately. And I was trying to like make use of my Nihility stuff, right? And I definitely did make use of my Nihility stuff, but I was also like, oh, I have to keep an abundance in for the thing. But I was like, you know what? I've actually got, and I wasn't quite able to do it. And what ended up happening, oh yeah, and the main reason I wasn't able to do it was actually because of I had that negative curio that changes your target randomly, and like obviously with Nihility, and especially with Acheron, that's really bad. And especially with Destruction, where you're trying to like break things, I couldn't like break the things that I wanted to break, and I couldn't get Acheron's ultimate to always do the, you know, hit the right target, right? And it was kind of a struggle, and I was like, man, if I didn't have that one thing, or if I had Brain Innovat at all, I probably would have been able to do it without like any difficulty. But what I ended up doing is I had to take out my healer, and I also had to take out Kafka and Black Swan. And so my team was Acheron, Gwenithan, Firefox, and Trailblazer. And I just aimed to break Argenti because he was weak to... he had fire weakness. And I just aimed to keep everything weakness broken all the time. And I was just able to do it, like, on the first turn of Enrage without getting one shot. Because I had enough preservation buffs to where he couldn't, like, break my shield and kill me. And I was like, how funny that, like, using Gwenithan and Trailblazer was, like, the savior for me in that situation. But so yeah, somehow Gwenithan, like, which, I mean, she's a good character, but like in like every thing, I would just be like, oh yeah, you know, Kafka is just gonna be straight up better because, you know, Kafka is straight up better. But like in Simulated Universe, like, and since I had so much break stuff with the destruction stuff that I had, like it actually made a big difference. And since I had 2 preservation equations, like, having very consistent shields actually made a big difference, too. But it was just very funny. Because I was, like, trying a bunch of teams, and then this team just, like, kind of sailed through it. Yeah, exactly. Broken enemies don't hit you. Yeah, because I actually did have a couple things that were, like, super break related. Because of the destruction stuff has some of that. But yeah, it was really funny. So I was able to beat difficulty 8 with Gwenithan in my team and Trailblazer without any healers. The only heals I had were the damage over time heals, and then ultimates also heal you. And yeah, I probably would have actually used like Luca or something. If I didn't have the random thing, because like single target against having a chance to just shoot randomly is really bad, you know? Stop turning. Actually thought he was going to turn towards me there, but he did not. Well, almost... Also, most of the Super Break team can be pretty tanky. Yeah. I did have that one weighted curio where Nihility characters have a chance to freeze or whatever. That was actually pretty beneficial, to be honest. I forget what other one I had. 1 bajillion silver, oh my gosh. What's this? What the? Why is there so much stuff in my... Oh, this was the daily... Oh, did I forget to claim my daily stuff a couple times? Oh, and then I have a Gargadeth card. Whoops. I didn't even notice that I had universal storage stuff. Haha. But yeah, the super breaks actually were pretty nice. But yeah, I was really surprised with the damage of the Flower of Annihilation thing. Like, it very easily averaged like 1.3, 1.4 with Locha. And like, that's like average, right? So like, because sometimes with Locha, you didn't always... One of the worst things about Divergent Universe with Locha specifically, especially if the enemy can't do enough damage to proc your heal, once your thing runs out, it's actually a little hard to get it back up. Because well, first off, my Locha doesn't have 160 speed. So like, my kind of slow Locha was like a little bit struggling sometimes to keep up his healing thing. But ultimately, I didn't even use an Abundance character. And then it was still doing like 600k, even without any healer at all. Just with the blessing heals and then the dot heals and then the ultimate heals. Those are the only two things I had that healed me. And like just that and popping the dewdrops from those two things worked really well. Your Firefly becomes the healer with the right blessings, yeah. That heal sharing is pretty strong. But yeah, I was really surprised. I was like, oh, there's no way this team is gonna work, like, blah, blah, blah. But like, it actually did so well. Freaking Gwenite, like, because we just had 3 fire characters, and I was like, I was also kind of just like, honestly, if I had Gallagher built, it probably would have been really good if I just didn't even use Acheron. Because it would have been 4 fire characters potentially inflicting burns, which Gwenithan would have ignited and exploded at all of those burns, and we would have kept everything broken like 100% of the time. And my Fire Flower would have been doing a lot more damage because I would have had heals. But yeah. Gwenithan's ultimate can actually do some pretty nice damage when you have enough burn on the enemy. Yeah, for sure. I thought about using Ronald in the team because I couldn't like super count on Acheron, but I was like, I can't actually break everything with fire because there was some of the like shield add things that were ice and physical weak, and I was like, Ronald basic attacking these ice ones isn't going to be enough. So I needed something that could AoE clear them, which like wasn't super consistent with the targeting curio, but it worked well enough. We got it done. I was really disappointed because so when I had gotten that 3-star equation for the Flower of Annihilation, I had just taken it. And literally the next thing that I went to was a specific Nihility choice that was like, lose all your cosmic fragments, but then get blessings for every single equation until they are solved, until they're, you know, usable. I forget what word they say now. But I had just gotten that blessing, and I was like, or that equation, and I was like, oh man, Like, I'm about to, like, I didn't have that much cosmic fragments, so I was like, this is worth it no matter what. Like, the abundance stuff is going to be good, or like at least usable. And I didn't have any abundance blessings, so I literally got 9 from that thing because the Flower of Annihilation needs 9. And unfortunately, all my other blessing or all of my other equations were already like maxed out or whatever, so I didn't get any more than that. But I was like, dang, if this had been actually something I was using, this would have been really good. But yeah, the Flower of Annihilation did surprise me. It was a lot better than it used to be. It was, you know, I don't think it's like the greatest thing. Maybe in some abundance teams you can figure out something really good, maybe. I don't really know how to use Dewdrop that well. I'm sure there's probably really good ways to use Dewdrop and stuff. I have never really cared about Dewdrop, so I've never looked into it. But it definitely was a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, I feel like it used to, like, I remember, like, I was max able to get, like, 600k when I was first doing it. When I first tried it out, and I was like, man, this thing is garbage. And now it's, I also think that it's faster. I think the Fire Flower procs faster now, because I remember it happening pretty frequently. Yeah, it would do a nice chunk to just the whole enemy team, and especially against Argenti, where those shields and stuff, like, you know, dropping them for a turn is actually pretty nice, because then Argenti doesn't get like 2 whole turns on some of his rounds. It was actually pretty good. So like I was able to clear those things out, and he would be forced to resummon them. It's crazy how 600k is garbage damage. Yeah. Well, it was like, yeah, I don't even know if that was like single target 600k, because technically the Flower of Annihilation would do like 8 million damage on my thing, because it would hit all the shields and Argenti. And like each one was over 1 million, so. But yeah, I remember it just felt so bad to use before. I don't remember if I was using it in an AoE situation or if it was single target or what, but I just remember it not being very good. I remember being very disappointed in it. And now it makes me want to try out some of those other ones, though, because they've just gotten better in general. But I did think it was funny how just abandoning the Dewdrop was actually the play for me, because like my 2 or 3 preservation equations outweighed like making the most of my 3-star equation. I was like, yep. I did have good preservation ones too, though. I think I either had 2 or 3. I think I had 2 of the legendary ones with the stacking shields, and then one of the Thorns ones. But then I also did have, like, when you get hit with a shield, your quake damage bleeds the enemy or whatever. I did have that as one of my equations. And then I also had some other one that was like a lot of shield gaining and stuff. I think it also did something for my break damage, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, in Diff 8, 600k is not enough to like war. Like 600k without doing anything to do it is pretty good. Oh, I just used my counter. But if you're like, you know, if your top damage of like said thing is 600k, it's like, oh, you're looking a little rough there, buddy. Ah! I didn't think I got hit by that. So it was just a smidge in there still. Doesn't he go up here? Oh, I guess not. Oh, wait. He did come back up here. Oh, wow. Wait, someone strong in here. I guess we did actually have a support this time, which does make a difference. I was the strong one! Rawr! I like that emote. It's very funny. My best record! Oh, Mr. Dante. That's, he's a Deadeye. Wow. Rawr! Okay. On to Slayer. Gotta couple more. Hello, Mrs. Bulge. Still not quite a bulge, but I still when I'm not looking directly at it, it does look like a bulge. It really does. Okay. One Sonavel run. I'm gonna open my door though. I need some airflow in here. Whew. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought the weather was like cooling down here, but a little hot, I must say. And probably when I go to the next one, I'm going to make some more coffee. I would like to make more coffee after I finish all of them. But I'm not going to last. I'm going to need it pretty soon here. The addiction. This is my dark urge. The coffee addiction. These dark urges. No support. Sag. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I just used my... Hiya! Oh, frick. That was unfortunate. I didn't expect him to backpedal there. How did that hit me? I was literally on his butt. Oh, frick. Why did I do that? Oh, man. I wanted him to move out of this spot. Ow. Oh, come on, dude. What? How did that counter not work? Bam, 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 ba-dam. Bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wait, why did I click re-entry? That's not what I meant to do. Da 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 da. 99 crit. Alright, the question is, can I sit in matchmaking and go make coffee before I get queued? Be right back. Nice. Almost back. My coffee is being made. I was like, while it's pouring, I will run back and see if I got the queue. Alright, surely it'll be good in like for another 20 seconds while I'm gone. Be right back. Still only 2 people? After 2 minutes? Me and one other? RIP! Hiya! Three minutes and still no match. Ah. Yes. Yeah, we got 2 people at the same time, which means that they queued together. Which means one of them is a support. Surely. Come on, person. Don't ruin this for me. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Well, we should have the same team still. And yeah, there we go. There we go. With one support, right? Paladin? Or Berserker, I'm not sure. I think it's a Paladin. Oh, wow. That dude really just dodged me there. Oh, I just countered. Ow. No, I'm lagging a little bit. Dropping some frameage. That was a long one. Pretty low damage on those other two. Unfortunate. Summoner time. Bow, bow, down, bow, down, bow, down, 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 down. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, wait. I almost forgot that I actually have to queue. Matching. 1 out of 4. I'm still dropping some frameage. One of these days, the match will proc. Whoa. My goodness. I was not expecting sound to play from my phone. Ugh. No! Person! You're supposed to click accept. When the heck is this? Okay. Maybe I need to send this to myself to watch later. Okay. Oh, wrong build. There we go. What do we got here? I'm a-coming! Moved a little far. Oi! I should have not done that summon. Ow. Ah. Spears landed just a second late. He's gonna move. Oh, actually, it looks like I'll hit. Oi. Oh, that hit me. Ah. What the? Why are those things interrupting me? Should have done the summon first. Looks like I got away with it though. Oh no, my thing's on cooldown. I kind of missed that. Whoopsies. Oh my god. Where are you going, bro? Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Another pretty slow run. Although, technically we had more damage. Alright, and time for the hardest one, where we have to pray to get a team for Monkey. Yay. Monkey, monkey. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. One more. One more person. And we'll surely have a great team for Monkey. Surely. Great team activated. Surely. We have a support. Oh my gosh. And a gun lancer, even. Gosh dang it. Oh, I actually thought I was out of that. Oh, oopsies. Accidentally jumped in the wrong direction. Nice, that was actually a great team. We had a healer and a person who could taunt the whole time. Easy peasy. Alright. Niceu. Niceu, niceu. Quick game. We out of here. Time for some Star Rail. Alrighty. Ah, where's my mouse? Wait, why isn't it capturing the game? Oh, there it goes. Nice. Alrighty, what do we got here? Surely, most definitely 100%. Obviously, we are getting our effect hit rate chest piece or attack percent chest piece with speed in the damage over time set, not in the follow-up attack set, right? Just need one piece of gear to finish. Jiaochu. 1. What am I doing? What team is this? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have skill points. Whoopsies. Guess I shouldn't have done that ultimate quite yet. Well, that's all I got. Hiya! Ooh, I do need to change. I almost forgot. I'm actually kind of surprised I remembered. Ooh, speed and effect hit rate showing? Nice. I'm actually kind of surprised I actually remembered this, but I did change my light cone on Locha to Huahuas at one point. Just gotta put that back on. There we go. Alright. I guess I should have done that thing. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. Right here, right now. Please. No! Why the crits? Always in this set. But one day I'll get it. Surely. Attack percent with speed showing. I mean, it's good. But, you know, are they going to beat the attack percent boots with 9 speed that my Kafka currently has? No, probably not.